Everything changes. Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome into the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. October 2nd, 2020. It's Friday, TGIF. Appreciate you guys being here. I want to show you some of the items that we have sold across our eBay store and Shopify. A lot of people are interested. What do you sell? How do you make your money? What should I be buying? So I'm just going to take you over to my iPad where I can log into Shopify and eBay, and I can just scroll through and take you down the list, show you some of these items. I'll give you the exact price that it sold for. I'll tell you what the fees were on it, and I will tell you how much profit we made, less, of course, our cost of goods sold. So make sure you know exactly, you sold it for $20, but you actually only made a $10 profit, how we got to that number, and how we end up calculating all of that. So pretty easy. This is how you know your numbers on eBay. This is what we're selling. This would be the last couple of weeks of September and the first couple of days of October. Today is the 2nd. So we sold a few items today and yesterday on eBay and Shopify, and I want to show you guys all of those items right now. So let's jump over to the iPad without further ado, and you guys get to see what sold in a reseller's channel on any given day. Let's do it, guys. All right, the first item is an old school Ed Hardy shirt with a skull and roses. Now, you guys are going to laugh at these, but they still sell. This is a 2XL. I took a best offer of $17.19, and we paid $1 for this shirt, so that's $16.19, less fees and shipping, right around $10 in profit for the Ed Hardy shirt. Don't sleep on those. If you can get them for $1 or even $2, most of them with these kind of graphics, skulls, swords, all that sort of stuff, they do sell. $17, $18, $19 is what you can expect out of them. All right, the second one here is an ESPN men's XL or 2XL shirt, excuse me. This is a Sports Center Sunday Night Football shirt. This is probably from 5-10 years ago. There's an ESPN Center in Orlando in the Universal City Walk area. This shirt sold best offer for $20.64. Another one that we paid $2 or $2.50 for, so you're talking about $18 in profit, less the fees and shipping, probably around $11 or $12 on these. Anything with sports related, especially cool graphics. These have ESPN, the palm trees here in Florida, the Sunday Night Football, all that sort of thing on it. Great shirts, especially, short sleeve, people that live in Florida or the islands or Texas or California, they'll wear this short sleeve. It's lightweight. It's a 2XL, which most men like that tend to wear XLs or 2XLs, very popular sizes. So you can expect $20, $21, $22 out of these. So anything paying less than $3 or $4 for it is a good deal. Okay, now I always warn you guys about Tommy Bahama and their polos. They never do well. The button downs, $20, $25, upwards of $30. This is a XL blue short sleeve polo, just plain Jane. Sold it for $15. I paid $1 for it. $14 less fees and shipping, about $8, but only $15. I did sell right away. This is only listed for a couple of days max. Probably could have got $17, $18 out of it, maybe $19. And I see some that go for $20, but not many. They're usually a lot less than the button down, so keep that in mind when you're outsourcing. Okay, still as popular as ever is Game of Thrones. This is a Fire and Blood House Targaryen from Game of Thrones with the three-headed dragon. So you guys know who House Targaryen is. If you don't watch the show, I highly recommend it. This shirt went for $19.50. Probably paid. We bought this at a thrift store. They had like 15 of them, and I think we got them on half off day. They were like $4, so we paid $2 a piece for them. And that would be $17.50 less fees and shipping, about $10 to $11. I bought all of them. I've sold them over time. I've probably sold out of 15 or 20 that we bought, probably 5 or 10 of them. This says I have over 10 left, so I know we got at least, 16, 18 of these things. So we probably sold 6, 7, 8 of them. I don't know, something like that. But anyways, about a $10, $11 profit. Anything with Game of Thrones on it is pretty popular, especially things from House Targaryen, anything with these dragons on it. She's the mother of dragons, so it makes sense, and definitely something you should look out for. So this is one of those odd items. Don't even know the brand, but it's a purple velour maxi dress. It's sleeveless, and we sold this for $22. Picked it up for like $2 in our bulk, or $1 or whatever it was. It's sequenced, and it's the slit sides with velour. So we probably could have got a little more for this, but $22, not bad for this thing. It was a little heavy to ship. Velour is heavy, so I think it did go first class barely. So it was like $4.50 to $5 plus to ship it. I'd have to see where it went to, but these weird velour things, people love those 80s, 90s, crushed velvet, stuff like that, just sells. Guys know that I love ties. Tabasco always do pretty well. Anywhere from $10 to $15 on Tabasco ties. You can get them for $1, $1.50. It's a good price. Most of these ties cost me 50 cents or less. This one sold for 14, best offer. Even assuming $1 is 13, less fees and shipping, about $7, $8 on a tie that cost me less than $1. Tabasco always a brand to look for. Doesn't matter the graphics. The better the graphics, the better off you are. Last item I'm going to share for you, pretty rare remote control. It's a Nakamichi CD player remote control RM-2 CD, fully tested and working. We sold this thing for $24.08, best offer off of $28. It's a compact disc digital audio CD player remote control unit remote. This is probably early 90s, mid 90s, maybe in the 80s, probably 90s, but $24 for this little remote that I paid like a quarter for. So you're talking about a $17 profit after it's all said and done. About $3 to ship it, about $3 in fees. So $6 off 24 is 18, and we paid less than 50 cents. So maybe 16, 17 bucks all said and done. These remotes are awesome. Remote controls sell really well. It doesn't have to be this one. You could sell Bose, you could sell Sony, Samsung, JVC, any of those RCA ones sell good. Toshiba sells good. Even the cable company remotes do okay. They're not great, but you can sell some of those as well. So always keep an eye out for remotes. Try to pay anywhere from 50 cents or $1 up to $2 or $3 if they're good ones. Keep your price under $5 if at all possible, unless it's worth something like this, $25, $30. So remote controls on top of your clothing, ties, and everything else. All right, let's move over to Shopify. I'm going to show you a few of those sold ones. You can take notes on that, and then we'll wrap up the video. Okay, so the first order was actually for $299.70. It was $300 with shipping, 75 kids clothing, and 36 kids pairs of shoes. So this is 186 pieces. You could buy 186 pieces at garage sales and yard sales for like 50 to 75 bucks. Not even kidding. And then we sold it for 300. Now these boxes probably cost us the 75 pieces for like 25 bucks a piece. That's about 50. And the 36 pairs of shoes, probably about the same. We probably spent 60 to $80 in shipping. Yes, the customer paid. We charged them 170, but the shipping was like 130. It's expensive. These boxes are 20, 30, 40 bucks a piece. So at 30 bucks a piece is $90. So we actually put 210 in our pocket. But when you're talking about 180 pieces, 186, that's about $1 and change a piece. If we paid 50 cents a piece, we over doubled our money. So on our 210, we probably paid, less than $100 for these things, 75 bucks, and we're able to double 2.5 times our money. So don't sleep on the kids' clothing. Sometimes they can do well, but you got to lot them up. If you're going to sell them on eBay, you got to put up lots of 20 onesies or 20 kids size 2T outfits or whatever it is. Usually individual pieces aren't going to do so good, but if you can get bags and boxes of baby and kids clothing for pennies on the dollar and you can relist them in lots, you can make some profit. There are some people that put their entire business into that. They go around and they buy up boxes and boxes and kids clothing all over the place. So this order, $232.10. You can see I highlighted it. It's for 43 pieces, 35 and 28. So that comes to a total of 78, 98, 106 pieces. So a little more than $2 a piece. If we're paying in bulk, like I did, a quarter a piece, awesome profits. You're making $1.75 per unit. You're selling 106 units all at once. So you're making, 150 bucks. It's all boxed up. Customer pays shipping, and out the door it goes. You get to make, $1.50 a piece. Not bad on 100 pieces. You get to make 150 bucks, even 125 bucks, and you only have to box up 3 quick boxes. So that's why selling in bulk sometimes can be just as good as individually selling them. Yeah, you get to make $10 a unit, but how long do they take to sell versus me making $2 a unit and packing it all in a box of 40 or 50, and out the door it goes. Okay, the last one was a $565 order, 25 pieces of designer clothing and 22 pieces of Macy's tops for women. That one sold for $153, which is like, I don't even know, $6.50, $7 a piece. The other one sold for $347 for that lot at 25 pieces. So that is like, I don't even know, $10 a piece is $250. Another 15 would be $375. So it's probably about $13 to $14 a unit. Not bad at all, considering those probably were about $5 to $6 in cost. So a $565, the shipping on those and the fees is probably around, I don't know, that $65, $70. So this is about a $490 net. And, considering we paid $125 and then the other one was probably around $2 or $3 a piece, so another 60, 70. Call it 200 off of 490. You make a $290 profit on 47 pieces. That's pretty good. You can't argue with that. That's probably about $5 to $6 a unit profit. And you got to ship them all out at once, and you did $565 in sales all in one order. Most of you don't do $565 an entire day. So imagine boxing stuff up and selling boxes of 75 or 100 or 150 at once. Sell 1 or 2 boxes a day. You're going to outrun your sales on eBay for the entire month listing all those individual items. So if you can buy stuff for 50 cents or $1 or $1.50 and sell them for $2.50, $3.50, not bad at all. Now it does take a following, but you have me if you want me to put it out in front of all of my customers, where you can buy it for 50 cents or $1 and you can list it for, $3 a piece, and I can just take 10% and you can still make your $2.50 a unit and ship out 50 and 100 units at a time. So something to think about. Email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and we'll be happy to explain to you what we need and how to list stuff with us. But if you have a good deal and you have a lot of inventory that you can liquidate and sell at good prices, then this might be something for you to, bring in a few $1,000s and liquidate off your inventory. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Give the video a thumbs up if it helps you, and make sure you're subscribed to this channel as always so you don't miss any of the future videos. Our social medias are down in the description box: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And until next time, have a wonderful weekend. If I don't talk to you, make that money, and I will see everyone in the next video.